Yeah, we are live, I think. The red sign here there's says end stream. So we are live now. Um, so we are good to go. And hello, everyone. Once again, I would like to welcome to today's interview session. And we are coming to you live from Malaysia. Time now is 10:14 in the morning. So I'm thrilled to introduce to you someone who is truly inspiring from our digital business community. She is Norma Jean Minchau. She's coming all the way from Alberta, Canada. Norma Jean has been a dedicated digital business owner for 6 years, and she brings a wealth of experiences and wisdom to the table. Despite being diagnosed with PTSD, she has successfully leveraged the online platform to build a thriving business, and all while being a loving grandmother. And today we are going to dive into her journey and learn more about her challenges that she faces and uncover some valuable insights that you can apply to your own entrepreneurial path. So, without further ado, let us welcome Norma to the stage. Hello, Norma.
Hello, Felicia. Thanks for asking me to be on here today.
Yeah, so thank you because your kindness for to accept my invitation, and so good to see you. So Norma, how are you feeling this morning?
I'm good. Actually, where I am, it's 8:15 at night.
I see.
Yes, so
Okay,
I'm the night before. You're 14 hours ahead of me.
okay. So good to have you this morning. And Norma, before we dive into our three simple questions that I prepared for to interview you this morning, uh, would you like to introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit background about yourself.
Sure. So I'm Norma Jean from Central Alberta, Canada. And as Felicia mentioned, I've been a digital business owner for 6 years. I live on a small farm with my husband of 32 years, and we have three adult daughters and a 4 month old baby grandson. That is just the highlight of our lives right now. Um, I've been in social work for over 30 years and yeah, raised my family. We live on a farm. We both worked off the farm and just living in rural Alberta.
Okay. I think your place, your home is kind of. I saw some of your page view. It's kind of countrysides like that, right? The
Yep,
view.
yep.
So it must be very quiet.
It's very quiet. Yes,
Yeah. So
yes.
when
Our
you
neighbors
need
are
to
not
get,
close.
I see. When you need to get to town, you need obviously you will surely need a truck, vehicle to get to the
Yes,
town.
yes.
Yeah.
It takes me about 15 minutes to get to town. We live nice and close.
So you really have to plan for your daily needs. One
Yes,
stop and for 1 week.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, you got a plan.
Okay.
There's no
Uh,
takeout here. I can't order in supper.
I see. There's no things like where we can call and they send the food.
Not this far. Nope. I have to pick it up in town before I come home.
See, wow. Uh, just like some of it that we watch from the movie. I know I've never been to a place like that before.
Oh,
But
okay.
anyway, thank you, Norma, for a brief information about yourself. And so let's get started. I think we are ready to hear a bit more. Uh, so, Norma, our first question, uh, why do you decide to embark on this journey into the digital business world?
Okay. Well, as I mentioned earlier, I was in social work for 30 plus years, and I loved my career. I loved my job that I was at. I worked in a small rural school, um, and I loved working there with the kids and the parents and the teachers. But you know what? I was getting tired. And I knew I was tired, but I thought, oh, just a couple more years and I'll reach 25 years at that job. And always thought that was my goal for when I would retire and work somewhere, do something different outside of social work. So I just kept pushing on, thinking, I'll be okay. It's just, you got the weekend to rest. Oh, there's Christmas holidays. You can rest and then you'll feel better in January. And on it went until one day I didn't feel better. My body crashed and said, nope, you're not listening here. You need to stop. And coincidentally, then I was diagnosed with PTSD and now learn to manage anxiety and depression on a daily basis. Some days is better than others. Today's a very good day. But so in doing that, my husband and I were in our 50s and we had goals. We had things we wanted to do. And what was I going to do? How was me being sick going to help us get to where we wanted to be? So as I got stronger and healthier, it became apparent I couldn't go back to social work and I needed something different. So in my news feed, there started to be ads that I noticed for working online. And I thought, I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know if I was selling something. Am I working for another business and just doing it here at my desk? I didn't know what that meant, but I just felt I needed to learn more. Then when I learned that I could own my own business and be my own boss, I really had to look into it because I needed something where I could control um, my time around my health. My health had to be my new priority. And this ticked all the boxes for that.
Yeah, it's true. It's lucky if we have all the assets or money that we have, and but our health is down. Eventually, we cannot do much. There's nothing much we can do. So thank you for that sharing. Let's move on. And second questions. Norma, can you tell us how has working from home and leveraging the digital platform positively impacted your health and your family life?
Well, working from home and leveraging this platform has been very helpful. It's allowed me to focus on my health around doctor's appointments, specialist appointments, that kind of thing. I can schedule my work day so that it works for me. I'm no longer asking for time off from work for appointments and having to tell other people about what I'm doing. Um, and it's not fixed my health by any means. I've had to do that, but it has allowed me the freedom to focus on my health while I still have a purpose. It has given me a new purpose because I remember saying to my husband and my parents, who am I if I'm not a social worker? My kids were grown up and gone. They didn't need me in the same way. Um, who was I? What was I going to do? and what was going to be my purpose from now on. And so it's helped give me that purpose. It's helped in my family life in that because I have a purpose, I'm getting stronger and a happier person. So I'm bringing a happier, healthier person to my kids. And I have the time to be with my kids on a spontaneous basis. If they have the day off, they all live close by. The farthest one lives is an hour, so very, very easy to get to in a day. They say, "Hey, mom, let's do something today." Yep, where are we going? I can be that flexible, and that's pretty wonderful. When you have a job that you have to go to every day, you don't have that flexibility.
Yeah, I understand how is that feelings like, because we are when we have a 9 to 5 job, our priority and our accountability and responsibility is look like, of course, our family is our first and priority, and that was the purpose why we work, and everybody need
Mhm.
to work, get the financial support to support the family. I was thinking the same way too, and along the way, the journey, um, I'm not flexible in my time with my family, uh, nor even some of the lunchtime. Very hard to get that
Mhm.
kind of a time, because it's ongoing in a bank. Sometimes it could get very very busy, and there's a lot of things going on in our mind. Even right until we come back from home, also we will still be thinking of it while we cooking. Have I missed something? Those sense of responsibility, and so we are not able to be fully present, even though we are physically home. Our mind sometimes is quite still caught up. It's quite hard to
Exactly.
say. Yeah, there was this one guy who always joke with me. Say, you make sure when you step out from that main door and you leave everything behind, because he knows that there's a lot of things in my
Mhm.
mind. So make sure you step out from that door and you forget, you leave everything behind. I would say it is not easy to do
No,
that.
no, it
Yeah,
isn't.
it's
We
not
think
easy.
we're doing it, but it's still there in the back of your mind. I thought I was taking care of myself. I thought I was doing all the right
Mm,
things, and I wasn't. I was falling
yeah.
short. Yeah.
Then it would be like something that keep you on busy. Whether something that you are doing is what you're passionate of, and then you start falling behind and thinking,
Mhm.
is it worth it? Something is missing. Something is not fulfilling in our life, and that is where the moment that is so important for us to pause and reflect and to think back. Wow, is this the direction that we are still going to move forward to? We need to be clear of that direction, then only
Mhm.
we move on there.
Yeah.
So well, beforehand, I've never come to know about this digital business platform. So that's why we are having this session, right? To share with everyone that, nope, you actually have some the solution, and this could be it that you are looking for that you did not know. Just ask yourself this simple question: how much do you know about digital business? And we are just something noises playing, instead of just something noises playing around in our mind, that we are skeptical, we are afraid of the scammers and things like that. So um, what we are doing here is that to encourage people to look into deeper, uh, into a first step to watch our webinar. Well,
Mhm.
before we go into further detail of that, I want to move on to our final and very important question. That is, many people might feel secure in their stable job and career. Like I was once
Mhm.
there, and so is Norma maybe.
Yep.
In your experience, why is it important to them to consider building an additional income stream, or even switching to the digital business like ours?
Well, um, I was in a stable job and had a stable career and loved it. One of the reasons that, had I not been sick, a reason to consider doing something like this is the additional income. Life is expensive and there's things we want to do, and it always seems like we're behind the eight ball in trying to get ahead financially. So if someone needed to add some income on a passive level, meaning that you can fit this in around when it works for you, so you can fit it around a job, you can fit it around your family. It This works very well with that. Our automated system allows it to work even while you're still at your regular job. So you can do this part time, you can do it full time, you can make it work on your own schedule, however that looks. Now, why switch to a digital business? It's portability. It's You can do it from anywhere. I have worked this business in different provinces in Alberta. I have worked in it from Florida when we were on vacation. I have worked on it in Northwest Territories in Canada. And the stops in between Toronto and Houston, Texas, and different places that you stop when you travel. Chicago, New York City. I've worked this business while on vacation, so you don't have to take time off. Now, people think, who wants to work while they're on vacation? But I'm not working full time. I'm checking in, I'm doing things because the automated system is what's running my business while I'm otherwise occupied. So the digital world is portable. It's far more economical to get into a digital business than if I was to open a storefront in town. I don't pay rent. I'm already paying utilities in my house. I don't have additional power expenses. I'm not paying lawyers to set up a company for me. I'm not paying staff. So there's all those kinds of things that I'm not having to do by running a digital business. I already owned my phone, which you can easily run this business on your phone. And I already owned my computer. So the startup costs were minimal. And that was very attractive for me because at the time, I was not working.
Um, I remember that before uh, getting to know about this digital business, beforehand, we were not even a social media type of person. We seldom use our handphone, going to Facebook, didn't even know the Instagram exists and things like that. And then suddenly, because I actually came into this business was actually I also like you. I have a good job, good pay job, a stable income, which traditionally most people would be thinking that way. But imagine you have to work a very long years to keep on saving, and while you are meeting the needs of the family. So it's an ongoing thing. And how much could you save from there? No doubt, but think about the long hours, and there's no flexibility, the time with family, where you need to apply leave. And even when you are very sick, headache, sometimes I still get up, force myself, go to work. So all this makes me think twice when, after having to leave my job early in 2022, because my son had some challenging moment in school. So that was the moment that I was telling myself I didn't want to regret, because I was working all the while and busy, and Zoom, I just noticed that my children has grown. And I have two young adults, and the youngest one is the one I need to pay more attention. So that was my big why that I came out from my job. And probably might be some people would be thinking, well, you can go back to the job. Well, but who would want to go back to the same job and without trying something new? I wanted to find something new, something that I would be passionate and love what I do, have more
Mm-hmm.
flexible time. And so this digital business could really fit into that. And that's the amazing part of it.
Yeah.
Well, but like this digital business is like any other business that where it takes time to build. So it's good that if we were to start today and no more delay. So I thank you so much, Norma, for your sharing, and I hope many of who are watching this live stream right now, they will be benefited from this sharing session. Thank you for your incredible journey at your age, and you are still growing, and
Mm-hmm.
you are still thriving, and you've been quite a successful digital business owner. And well, so no matter how is it, we hope that this powerful story will also remind every one of us that no matter what challenges life throws our way, there is always an opportunity to create something meaningful and impactful. So you have shown us the importance of resilience and adaptability, and due to your health, and you came to found this business, and how it's totally changed your life, and the value of pursuing a path that aligned with our personal needs and family values. So once again, to everyone watching, I hope Noma Jean's experiences have inspired you to consider the possibilities that a digital business can offer. And whether it's for added financial security or the flexibility to work on your own terms, remember it's never too late to start something new and take control of your future. So thank you,
Absolutely.
Norma, for your time and your insight. I thank you so much for audience for joining us and friends out there. And if you do have any other questions and you want to learn more about how you can get started in your own digital business, so feel free to reach out. And until next time, take care and keep moving forward. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Norma, once
Yes, thank
again.
you for having me.
Thanks.